Welcome to our nutrition course. We hope that this class will be a great learning experience for you both personally, professionally, and academically. Now notice that we have two versions of nutrition on the Troy campus. Let me explain the differences. KHP 2211 is a 3-hour introduction to nutrition class. Most universities that teach nutrition do offer this course as 3-hour because of the content load. Nursing, however, divides their nutrition requirement on this campus into two different classes. We have this introductory 2-hour course, and then in the 5th semester of the senior year, nurses will take a 1-hour clinical nutrition. Those together will comprise their 3-hour nutrition requirement. We also have a nutrition minor on the Troy campus. All the classes in the minor are transferable to major universities both in and outside of Alabama where there are comparable courses. A major in nutrition always requires a 3-hour basic nutrition class. So if you're interested in taking this course to another campus or trying to fulfill the degree requirements of a course that of study that requires a 3-hour nutrition, you'd want to be in 2211. The nursing program will accept 2211 or 2204. If you want to minor in nutrition and you take the 2-hour basic course, we can sub in another class to make up that 3rd hour. So either course is fine if you're staying on the Troy campus. If you're going someplace else, you'll probably want to take the 3-hour class as it is most likely to transfer. And that's the difference between the two courses. Otherwise, we use the same textbook and learning outcomes are very much the same because at a basic level, the content requirements are the same for most academic programs. This is a foundational course, and so it's very content heavy with not so much application, although I do try to provide a couple of assignments that'll give the student the opportunity to apply what they learn. We've tried to develop this class so that it's media rich. We have guest lectures and virtual field trips. We have some interactive homework activities, and along with some instructor-added lectures as well. Course sections are taught by allied healthcare professionals, including registered dietitians and doctorate prepared and master prepared nurses. The course was designed by me, Dr. Johnson. I have a doctorate in clinical nutrition from Rutgers, and I've been a registered dietitian for more than 25 years. And I'm an associate professor in the Department of Kinesiology and Health Promotion. Other professors who are teaching this class have provided input into the course design as well. The text that we will be using is Nutrition: An Applied Approach, 4th edition by Janice Thompson and Melinda Menor. They have a unique presentation of nutrition concepts. Chapters 1 and 2 is Introduction to Basic Concepts and Terminology. Chapter 3 is an overview of digestion. Chapters 4, 5, and 6 cover the macronutrients, carbohydrate, fats, and proteins. 7, 8, 9, and 10 present micronutrients in a unique way. Most standard nutrition textbooks will simply go over fluid and then they will begin to discuss each vitamin and mineral. But Thompson and Menor present the material as it relates to body systems, and so there'll be a chapter on the micronutrients involved in bone health. Another chapter presents micronutrients involved in metabolism and blood. There's a section on fluid and electrolyte minerals. So it's a unique approach, very practical, to help the students see where all of the nutrition pieces fit into body systems. Students will also use accompanying text material called Mastering Nutrition for many of the module review activities that are required in the course. So how can one be successful in an online course? It's not quite so different from coming to class. It's just that you'll need to take a little more responsibility for keeping up with assignments. To do this, the student should log into the course daily and interact with the material, especially since we're covering all these chapters in about 9 weeks. It's very important to keep up with assignments. Assignments are listed in the course syllabus as well as a course schedule tab in the class that we'll show you in just a few moments. I encourage you to make a copy of this and put it in a prominent place so that you can keep up with what's due. After you complete assignments, it's important to go to the gradebook and Blackboard and make sure that your score has posted. For items that the instructor will grade, you should see a green exclamation mark that indicates it needs grading. That means that your work was successfully posted. If it's an item that is automatically graded by Blackboard, then you should see a grade. If you see anything else, then there's a problem, and you'll need to take care of that during the week that it's due, because these modules do expire, and we will not go back and make things available later on. It's very important that we all stay together in this class and proceed in an orderly fashion. Work can be turned in any time during the week that the module is open. Again, work is not accepted early or late. Every module should begin by reading the assigned text material to provide a good background. Follow this with instructor-added resources. And then complete the assignments and the Mastering Nutrition content as well. It's very important to learn and retain the information as you progress through the course to be successful on the comprehensive final exam that counts as 45% of your grade. I'm here to answer questions and foster student success, but ultimately the student assumes responsibility for their own success in the course. Students should complete a proctor form through eTroy in preparation for the final exam if they are registered in KHP 2211. Nursing 2204 is not an eCampus class, and that will be taken in a computer lab at one of the Troy campus sites. Montgomery, Phoenix City, Troy, these are all sites that are acceptable for taking the final exam. We'll discuss that more in the course. So what are you going to do in this class? You'll read and study the assigned sections of the text. You'll view instructor and guest lectures and virtual field trips and complete post-assessments for those where it's indicated. There won't be one for every guest speaker or virtual field trip, but there will be for some. Complete the module reviews, and most of those will be Mastering Nutrition material. Contribute thoughtful and scholarly contributions to the discussion board when that's assigned. And complete the unit exams that will appear after several of the modules have been presented. And as I mentioned, there'll be a comprehensive closed book proctored final exam. So the method of evaluation. If you will use the chapter homework is 30% of the grade, unit tests are 25%, and the comprehensive final is 45%. This is a weighted system, and so you can't just add all your tests and homework grades together and divide by total points possible. Each unit would have to be added, divided, and multiplied by the 0.3, the 0.25, or the 0.45 and added together. On the right, you see the grading scale for KHP 2211, which is a 10-point scale. If you are in the nursing version of this course, we will follow the nursing grade scale, and 90 to 100 is an A, and then after that they follow an 8-point scale. Students will need to make at least a 74% to pass the class with a C. So please refer to nursing policies on grading scale for NSG 2204 version of this course. So now let's go to the course in Blackboard and navigate some of the major sections. Note that this is a developmental shell, so your course may appear just a little differently, but the lineup will be the same. We have the Start Here button, and if you're watching this video, that's where you begin, where the course video is located. We have a course description and an important announcement that students should use their email, their Troy email accounts when corresponding with us. Also, We all teach a number of different classes, so in the subject area, please let us know which class and section number you are in when you send an email. We have hundreds of students divided over several different classes. The site map simply provides a description of what is located at each one of the tabs. You'll also want to take advantage of the announcement page, because this is where we will post announcements, and I will also send emails letting you know about that, any announcement that's posted as well. A printable copy of the course syllabus is available here. You'll definitely want to print that and study it, because there is a syllabus quiz that students are required to take. And then we have a link to the Troy policies and procedures. Some of you will have a different instructor, but this is where you will find information on contacting that individual. The course schedule gives you a one-page look at what items are due and when. So many students take advantage of this, and again, if you're in the 2204 version, this will appear a little bit differently, but you have a good schedule here. The bulk of the course is located in learning modules. So you'll go to a learning module. You'll read about what you're going to cover in that concept. We'll introduce it with a hot topic. That may be a video or a current event that's published somewhere online. These are your learning outcomes. Our assessment and homework are all based on learning outcomes. And then the procedures, exactly what you'll do in the course and what sections of the book relate to it. For this particular module, I've posted a lecture on an introduction to the exchange system, and then there is an activity that follows up that to see that you have mastered the content. There'll also be some additional materials added to the modules once the course starts, from Mastering Nutrition, and students will have that as an ancillary material to the textbook. It doesn't appear right now in the module, but it will populate when the course is live. So if we look at some of the other modules, again, homework completed right here within the module. No need to go to a different homework tab. We'll move down, say, to one where we have a guest lecture. So in Module 4, we have Jamie Pope, who will be providing some lectures for us. Jamie's a dear friend of mine from Vanderbilt University, and we appreciate her participating in the class. So again, homework will all be here in the module. There will be some exams later on. There'll be 3 or 4 that will be presented during the course. You just check your course schedule for that. And then of course we have class discussion board where you can click here and post your discussion. And you can go to your grades under the grade section and course tools, and any help you need with Blackboard, submitting a ticket for difficulties, what have you. But that's pretty much the class in a nutshell. So if you have any questions about course navigation, you can always reach out to me and let me know. So now proceed to the course, purchase your text, print and read your syllabus, and take the post quiz. This will be located under the exams and quizzes button that we just saw. Post an introduction on the discussion board and begin the module assigned per the course calendar. It's important that students not get behind in the class. Again, this is a term course, and you noted in the syllabus that we'll be covering at least 2 chapters per week. So here's to a great start, wishing you a strong finish, and hope that you enjoy the ride as you complete the material. Welcome to the class.